already know what time it is. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses Mark Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. Get my shirt in here. This is the See No Evil Jesus. See No Evil and smoking weed. And I'm raking and baking this morning. And I literally just grabbed it. I was like, I'm already on my morning walk, doing my morning talk, getting my things together, making people, business. Business has been good this morning. And I'm sitting here going like, shit, bro, I'm hearing plane after plane, truck after truck, car after car. There is so much action. Do you ever wake up in the morning and there's like a lot of action and a lot of energy? Today's one of those days. So I'm like, slow it down a little bit. Woke up swinging and shit. Let's get it together, shall we? First things first, you're alive. That's a hell of an accomplishment. We talked about it yesterday, just how short our lives are. And then I find out that my homeboy died of a cardiac arrest. 43 years old. The age I'm about to turn, and I got heart issues too, thanks to my grandpa dying at 52. And it puts it in perspective, bro. It puts life in perspective that you can die at any moment. I'll never forget going to Burning Man, having this conversation, and the dude was talking about ideas, right? And one was like, let's get a cuddle puddle snorkel so you can breathe if you're deep inside the cuddle puddle. You're gonna need to breathe. And one talked about an app, and I haven't stopped talking about this app, but it's gonna sound crazy because you're like, why the fuck would I buy an app that reminds me whatever 5-8 times a day that you will die? And everybody's like, fuck that. Why would I want a reminder? A lot of plans are flying out. It's Tuesday. I don't know. Everybody's on the case, but that's what ends up happening, right? We end up forgetting how important our time is. Literally. We just take it for granted and just assume that we got unlimited time. It feels like yesterday and the day before that. Yesterday I was supposed to get a haircut, but they were closed. We'll make that happen today too. But the reflections of an active mind gets to say how much time is limited. Like we act as if, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. A lot of procrastination, a lot of pretending that we're in power of this thing called life. And the truth is you're not in control. You're not in control usually of your emotions. You're not in control of your addictions. And you definitely in control of time. But we act like hubris. We act like vanity. We act like deserving. One of my favorite Kanye West quotes on the album came from Cedric the Entertainer. Says, does this look like a promise face to you? You really think someone's got a promise for you that they can guarantee that you will live tomorrow and live into eternity and you can get all your dreams without putting out any effort, as if there's not a time clock on every shot? And that's what we're at right now. Risk over safe. Because you have to risk it for the biscuit. You're going to have to change your patterns to get a different way. And a lot of people aren't trying to play that way. They're trying to be risk averse. There's another one. I'm telling you, they out here. And as if there is no risk in life at all. It is like, that's not even true. You're sliding into your coffin, scars and all. You probably won't end up in your coffin pristine. You like old, or your children are getting old. My friend this morning talking about the baby phase. She's, the baby phase, bro. When they're all giggling and they're all smiles, I'm gonna miss that. Please don't grow up too fast. And that's what kids do. I always see this dude everywhere. I don't know what he's up to, but I see him everywhere. Maybe I put, I don't know. At all, as we become adults, old people. It's crazy, bro. Quick taken from any one of us. We look so full of life, even when we're on the couch, fucking hands. Something's alive, like your dog, you, or another one, bro. I'm telling you, dude, they are taking off every fucking less than 15 minutes. They gotta be going less than that. I think they take off every 2 minutes now. Fucking planes. Anyway, planes, trucks, UPS guy, FedEx guy, fuck. Energy, bro. Energy build to take in all types of medicine. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Old Dirty Bastard. And you thought you were better than a sun. I keep planets in orbits. If this dude follows me again, bro, I can't with this dude. Motherfucker. He's been up and down, following me around, trying to get away from the noise and just enjoy my morning walk and smoke. I guess you'd call it the walk and smoke show. This other dude that said hola in the green Tundra or Tacoma, he's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere, dog. The other day, I'm just doing my walk, and he's everywhere you want to be, like everywhere. I think he lives up over there, but that dude's everywhere in this neighborhood, more than me. That you have to agree. You're gonna have to agree to risk with me. You're gonna have to actually test your life. Right now, I'm feeling so much better than I have in a long time. And the reason why is what we were talking about yesterday, is getting the right perspective. I was feeling so down in my luck. You know, where's all this? Okay, cool. I talked about it yesterday, going all these places. Machu Picchu, Angkor Wat, Great Wall of China, you know, go in these places. And it gives you some sense of pride and accomplishment. There's another one. More than, I guess, graduating college, you know, speaking different languages. What really toots my horn is that I have the freedom to go places. I forgot how many people I talked to. I forgot how many friends I got. I literally forget my connectivity to other people. And I'm so in depression. It's just, my friends would be saddened if I end it all, or if life was ended on me. I die at 43. If I die at 43, man, I'm trying to go to 80, 90, 100. This life is a blessing, and then I'll be stressing, and then it's like, I'm old, I'm 42, I should have been married by now, I should have had children, I should own a home. And in that, I start telling myself the negative shit of what I don't have, like we talked about yesterday, and instead of what I do have. And that's friends around the world. I literally just talked to everybody in Turkey, and they're all welcoming me back to Turkey. Now, this is the west side of Turkey. It's kind of like the California side of Turkey. The other side is an earthquake zone right by Syria. They're having all sorts of, you know, conflicts, civil wars. It's like the worst of the worst things are happening. Keep seeing the numbers, 2,000 people dead, 3,000 people dead. Okay, that's like a 9/11 day, a real emergency. And then guess what happens? 4,000, 5,000 people. That's just crazy, bro. That's the two World Trade Centers, you know? And you just kind of don't understand the amount of damage that happens in the third world. You know, it's kind of hard to process these numbers. You know, it's like unfathomable for your brain to even see past your own drama, let alone some really massive amount of drama. And that's what ends up happening. I always picking up trash. We end up always minimizing our connectivity, our opportunity, our positivity. And we'll sit there and throw a grumpy fit on what's not working. There goes the UPS guy again. Fucking guys. What's not working in my life? I don't have enough money. I don't go to the gym enough. I don't have a love enough. I don't have nobody in my life, right? At the same time, you're breathing. Every time you're alive, And that's a chance to be alive. And that's why I'm saying you got to take the risk it for the biscuit challenge. You got to risk having your crazy hair live on the show. You got to risk having shit in your beard. That was the last time I did 2 videos. I was like, what the fuck? I got shit all in my beard. Whatever, bro. I went outside. You know, we can focus on what's not perfect, but on real, on God, on everything. It's about life. It's about the life in the trees that took all the leaves, and now they're starting to come back. The seasons will change. Your mind can reframe. Like, you can literally look at something and be like, oh, this is no. Did it with my ex. I was like, she's already got 2 kids and she don't even have custody of her kids. And she's overweight. I'm looking at her like she's the perfect hourglass shape for me. When I see her photos now, I'm like, how dare you ever think that way? And then to be an extra triple dick to call her fat when she's pregnant. I'm such an asshole, dude, and I'll beat myself up forever for being rude, having too much of a mouth. The same thing that makes this show says some stupid shit out my fucking side of my other mouth, wherever that is. It's probably by my ass. And not being able to control that, you know, that abusive side to me, my dark side, my shadow side is I'm abusive. You know, I can be abusive to dogs. I could be strong with children. I don't have to say abusive with children, but very strict, dominating. Even with my friends, there's reasons why people have dropped me. The labels have dropped me. You know, just too much. But I'm also sitting here going, I have to risk changing that. I have to risk facing that, the shadow side, facing these things so we have an opportunity to fix them. Or doomed to repeat them. Legitly thinking here where I'm watching my buddies, you know, trying to quit drinking and he's got the shakes. And I used to say, you know, my dad had the shakes, you know, when we were kids, you know, he would shake and it was just like, man alive, you know, if you can. There's another one. Planes, bro, I'm telling you, they're all over the place. Every 2 minutes. I don't know, we can time record it. But yeah, I mean, it's these kind of things where we all have something to quit. And if you don't want to face it, if you want to just keep numbing it and go, well, you know, the drinks work for me. Well, if the drinks work for you, then why are you shaking? But it's the one thing that we're going to seek is the calm CBDs. We're going to fucking look for something to calm us, immediately alleviate any sort of anxiety, fear, all of it. We're gonna look for magic pills, bro. Beanstalks, man. Fucking, what's his name? Jack and the Beanstalk, bro. We're buying magic beans. We're buying liver from some dude that's more than the meat we already eat. Like, fuck, bro. You know, we're buying into a reality that those people that we watch are fascinated by their lives, have it better than us, as if they don't go through breakups, as if they don't go through loss, as if they don't go through turmoil. And the whole point, you know, saying Saint's addiction is, it was hard to admit that I had addictions. It was hard to admit that my father had addictions and my grandfather has addictions. Strong drinkers, smokers, chewing tobacco, pretty much all the ATF, you know, guns, firearms, alcohol, tobacco, firearms, you know, it's fucking hot out. But yeah, bro, that's us, human and all, you know, that's why it's mostly saints. There's another one, you know, human, only human. I guess we could make it. I was thinking of that as a catchphrase too. We're only human. And all of us have this very risky journey ahead of us. Not one of us has it paved. Not one of us has it explained. Not one of us has a single manual to it, right? The almanac. Back to the Future Part 2 kind of almanac. Nobody's got one. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know if we're going to be alive. Heart attacks. Friendships, meet new people, lose friends, like all shit's fucking all on the line every day. And for most of us, we don't calculate that. We're over here sitting, blowing through times through video games or movies or Netflix and all the other fucking things to keep us distracted. So, and that's it. Being frivolous with time, you know, more money, more problems. Just throwing the fucking dollar bills, the speedboat, like they're endless. And as anybody who can attest to real dollars, kind of ends. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where you begin, is when the things that we rely upon to soothe us, right? And yes, money is an addiction too, where you're just dependent on it, right? Like you're jonesing. You're like, if I don't have this much in my bank account, or if I don't have this kind of truck, or if I don't wear these kind of clothes or shoes, man, the shoes are ridiculous. These things are literally anywhere from $2 to $12, and these guys are buying it for thousands of dollars. I can't even. But anyway, my point is just that, you know, we'll do some photos on shoes if you want. But, you know, our addiction to this is real. You know, the craving to want to feel any other way, shaky from the alcohol. What's going to relieve you? More alcohol. It's going to continue the issue. Now you know what a cycle of addiction looks like. Same for how many selfies can you post? Well, I get a buzz and get this attention, and I feel like it's perfect, and I've done it 80,000 times in a row. Was 12,000 times? You can't be serious right now. You must be joking. You must be taking the piss. That the monkeys would do anything 12,000 times in a row. That's what we end up doing, bro. We end up fucking shocking ourselves. Let me let them walk in the other direction. We end up shocking ourselves into how much repetitiveness that we're on. And that's what ends up feeling safe. The other side of risk is safe. You know, I'm safe. You're kind of never safe, right? Like an earthquake in Turkey will let you know. You could be sleeping in your bed and then buried below. It's the scariest thing I've ever witnessed in my own life. You know, earthquake was just like, it's jump out of the fucking shower naked, mid soap in your hair, fucking unsafe. You know, it's such a unsafe situations around us. You know, I try to walk in the other direction for other people because I know I got a beard and I got a hoodie and I got dark sunglasses. I look like the Unabomber right now, so therefore I'm sensibly need the fucking sun's in my face. Motherfucker's about 60 going on 70 degrees. I don't even need my hoodie, you know, but it's so fucking sunny that I need it on, you know. So I live in that reality. I live in a reality where people are everywhere and going nowhere. You know, we are hyper connected. These social media platforms. But with his friend, and the other friend was driving, and they were going through the city, and then it's like my buddy went to go for him and show up, and guess what? He wasn't even there, bro. Like, I waited around an hour for them to help them move, and they're just, oh yeah, man, I'm 12 minutes away, I'm just corner. We are so disconnected and so lonely and so unloved. And then I forgot that I do have some love. You know, I only have 3 rules, you know, or my mantras, or I am loved, right? So I didn't feel really loved out of jail, and my mom calling the cops on me. It's like I don't even hear from my family. Felt super unloved. 2, it's gonna be okay. It's exactly what my ex told me when she was killing my baby in front of the hospital. She's wiping off my fucking cries, telling me it's gonna be okay. Kind of ruined the mantra for me. I think the other one's you are safe. And to be able to feel like you don't need to chase another thing. Hear me now, feel me now. Where you're not under, you know, anxiety. You're not arrested by your anxiety, keeping you in the same loop. being brave enough, right? Like my homeboy just hit me up in Ireland. He's like, yeah, bro, you're straight fire. What did he say? He said something that was really nice. I don't know, it's in here somewhere. But yeah, dude, homeboy's gonna be liking, sharing, subscribing since Periscope days. It's tough to be inspirational, when you're depressed, finding inspiration over depression is a act of monumental proportions. Most of us are arrested by our anxiety. We're slaves to our phones, can't leave it alone. Same to our routines. If nothing else, humans are just super repetitive. And that's why I called it Saint's Addiction. It's just like, this is something that I can be repetitive doing. My OCD of talking a lot, getting attention, right? Feeling worthy, right? But it was also part of the plan, right? I was like, I'm going to sell my shirts. I got to get a social media account, talk about the designs, and make shirts live. I also want to motivate people. Even though I'm depressed now, I do live in some motivation. I do fight for my mentality. I fight for my life, really, because every time it's like trying to arrest me or take my freedom, or life has something come towards me, even if I'm responsible for it, I still feel like I got a bum deal, like I still feel like South Korean prison could have skipped me, 3.5868 grams. You can't be serious. That's an eighth of weed. And I was looking at 5 years threatening me, and it's only just keeps slowing me down and costing me double. And I come across so many of these scenarios where I'm not hurting anybody. And I'm not an addict. I'm literally only taking healthy stuff, right? I've cut down on my weed. I can sense it feeling like alcohol, right? This feeling like all of a sudden I'm wasted. 12 seconds, onset, 12 beers, boom. Like this weed's super strong. Like my tolerance has gone down, especially after jail. So maybe I don't need to wake and bake so much, right? It feels like a girlfriend. It feels like something to soothe me. You can get outside, smoke some trees, have some thoughts, speak into the screen, and be free. That feeling. Same you get with a beer, that loose, things are all right. Subversive all right. Because the truth is that we got to risk being sober. We got to risk being healthy. We got to risk it for the biscuit. We got to give ourselves an opportunity to live. And just like this other girl, she's going to Hawaii. So I'm going back home. I'm like, must be nice, going for a whole month. Boom, baby, boom. Just like that, you can switch the story. And I was so stuck on how bad my story was and losing a child and sliding into jail, sliding into depression, not feeling worthy, not even doing the show sometimes, like not only, well, I always kind of feel motivated. I'm always after the shit, but I love my life screaming at the top of my lungs went down. I don't fake it. Used to be able to scream it. My goal was to scream it in public and get everybody on my live and see what happens, but I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like I got a bum deal. I feel like I should have had a child, and if it wasn't for my temper, I would have made history, bro. The show would have been blown the fuck up, and my clothing lines would be everywhere, and I'll be traveling everywhere. Turns out the latter part's the only thing I can pull off. Got some shit to handle here in America, but I got offers to go to Turkey. You guys will be able to see Turkey. 2 friends, actually. Big old fucking mini mansion with a extra fucking guest bedroom. I can stay anytime I want. We play frisbee together all the way around the world. Show people the world. I got places to stay in England. The real true cost is not eating, it's sleeping. It's like, where are you going to stay? If you buy a room 100 euros every night, it's going to be too expensive. I'm going to couch surf all the way up. I'm already couch surfing now. Might as well couch surf over to England. That's right. Turkey. That's right. Thailand. That's right. Where else can I want to go? Berlin, Germany. My homie's out there, doing his thing. And luckily the family's all right, and most of everybody's in the west side of Turkey. But that, 2-3 years ago, had a bad earthquake. So it's just one of those things where somewhere out in the world there's hope. Somewhere out there there's not, and that we take turns doing that, bro. That we take turns doing. This thing looks like Optimus Prime. Look at this dude's Transformer car, dude. It's got Transformers on it. But yeah, man, that's us living in a risk to safe environment, and most of us trying to control the safe, even though there is no safe. Just like there is no spoon, there is no spoon. There's no perfect answer. There is no perfect life. There's a lot of struggle in life, and that's the truth of it. We have to struggle, and that's a sad truth. So all these cosmic dust in the wind, we're all struggling together in the end. It's a misery, but there's also shared hope. There's the quintessential human behavior that we have hope, that we wish for a better day, days that we're in Hawaii, and that we're in the sun, and that we were alive to experience that food, that sex, that awesome, all the saints addiction, even that smoke, just so we can live a better day. I got the gate. So, that's what I'm telling people, to hold on for that day to be better. I mean, there's going to be some miserable ones, I guarantee it. But there's also going to be days where you had all your friends around you, and it was great weather and happiness and food and love and sex and all the awesome shit. You got to be alive long enough. You got to risk it long enough to get that opportunity. Miss America isn't knocking on your door offering free blowjobs, yo. You're gonna have to get up and get it. So that's the reason I say risk it for the biscuit, y'all. Be brave enough to travel. Be brave enough to talk. Be brave enough to experience more of this life before it expires. And that's the fucking truth. Inspire before you expire, bro. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, subscribe. Share it with a friend that needs it. That's how we get there. We need to connect, y'all. That's just how it works. That's how humans work. That's how this universe works. Peace. I'll see you.